Michael
What's up,
Bisping
buddy?
is here.
What's up, guys?
How
What's
you doing?
going on?
How are you?
Good to
What's up,
see you.
Jay?
Good.
See you, buddy.
Good to see you, Michael.
How are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Hey, man.
How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah,
Sam.
good. Hungry?
Yeah?
UFC suck ass. Sticks in a hotel with no room service.
What?
Can you believe it?
That's ridiculous. It's a
I know.
multi-million-dollar company.
This is a $4 billion company.
$5 billion.
$5
billion.
So Conor McGregor's running around giving me like a piece of the company. And you're
Don't
like,
get me started.
yeah,
Do
can
not
I
get...
at least have some room
I
service?
just chewed someone's ass out pretty good.
For
Hold
what?
on, that sounded wrong.
Why did you? No, it sounded right.
You were
dear.
hungry. No room
Oh,
service
dear.
does weird things.
Yeah. Hi.
Why'd you shoot someone's ass out for what?
Because there's no fucking room service, man.
Yeah, that's kind
It's
of.
not, come on.
You yelled
Come
at the
on.
hotel for it?
No.
Or the
yelled at
UFC.
the UFC
Yeah.
schedule guy.
I'm
Yeah.
a prima donna on the road. Like I have to have a hotel that has this and that, and room service is one of the things.
Yeah.
I have to have it.
Absolutely. It helps. I got a
Yeah,
long day
I
ahead of
mean-
me. I'm a hungry man.
Plus, you're
But
kind of
anyway,
you're kind of a big star, right? Shouldn't the UFC be treating you like a big star?
don't get me started.
So you, by the way, what you just lift your mic up a little bit, buddy. So
Sorry,
you left your passport. What happened to your passport?
No, nothing. It's in my room.
Oh, you forgot to bring it. I think
No.
you
So
lost it. Okay.
I was on vacation in Maui recently, and my car was broken into. They stole all my ID, so I'm waiting for my new ID to come with me. I don't want to walk around with my passport. If I lose my passport, I'm kind of screwed.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They got your driver's license and a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
you got driver's license, everything what I need. So
In Maui?
In Maui, can you believe it? Paradise, sons of guns. But yeah, there you go.
So, but as a guy who can really fight, doesn't it frustrate you when you come back to your car and go, "I wish I would have been here while this was happening"?
1,000,000%. Look at this. Here's my room service.
Yeah.
So
Finally.
young
We had to
Anthony.
You know, have you ever tried doing a live radio show whilst eating an omelet and drinking coffee? I'm sure it's going to be fantastic, guys.
We've had it. Yeah,
Thank you, but I'll eat this after.
Yeah, the audience is never particularly happy with that.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't turn out well.
So
No.
what were you doing in Maui? Were you
Vacation.
Were you parked somewhere?
Parked up doing the bamboo hike. We disappeared all afternoon. We came back, long day, got lost in the bloody jungle. Came back finally to civilization to find out that we'd been robbed. Yeah, that's it. You know, no big story really.
It's violating though. I had a car broken into one time years ago. Like I had like this little fanny pack I used to wear. I'm a big fanny pack guy.
I was going to say, I bet it looked good.
It did. It really did. It's very comfortable, easy travel.
Are you a fanny pack guy?
I can't say I am, no.
Okay.
Yeah, used to be.
Yeah.
And I tucked it under the seat, and I saw a homeless guy walking by, and he looked, and something said, "Move the car." He just watched you do that. I came back, and the window is broken, and you feel violated when someone has been in your shit. It's a really weird feeling when
mean-
someone has taken your stuff.
And it's amazing how it works. Like when I was doing nights here, there would be times where I park on the street down by like NBC, and I get out of here at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, or something like that. And I would get out there, and people would line up the cars because you can park for free overnight.
Yeah.
But more than once, I saw a guy just walking down the line of cars, and every single car he passed, he just pulled on the door just to see if any of them were unlocked. Every single car, he's trying to open every door.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it didn't really bother me. And, you know, I was
Oh, you
very
didn't?
positive about the whole thing. Yeah, you know, I mean, my wife was kind of pissed. I said, listen, we've been together 18 years. First time we've ever been robbed. You know, and they smashed a rental car window and took a wallet with no cash in. It's not the end of the world.
How great is life for you now, though? I mean, you're fighting for so long, and you have this amazing kind of resurgence, and now you're the middleweight champion, and you're fighting in one of the biggest fights of the year, George St. Pierre's comeback. Did you think what happened was, you know, GSP would fight at welterweight, and Dana, I guess, was not happy with Tyron Woodley's performance against Damian Maia. And he's like, I'm not giving you that fight. He said it publicly. And now you're getting the fight with GSP at middleweight.
Well, the fight was on, the fight was off about 3 times, I think. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was kind of still hoping that I would get matched up with George. George is a big star, you know, and for my legacy as a fighter, you want to fight the best guys. He's a legend, you know. He's still competing now. He's coming out of retirement, obviously, stepping up a weight class, so it's a tall order for him. But, you know, when I'm retired, I want to know I fought the best guys, and George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, Luke Rockhold, Dan Henderson. I have victories over all these people, and they're all legends. So for me, for my legacy, it's kind of a big deal, obviously. Madison Square Garden is an iconic venue, so I can't wait. November 4th. Tickets go on sale this week, I believe. And yeah, I'm really, really excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, the fact that it's finally in New York and the Garden, it just does feel like a special thing. Going to Madison Square Garden to see, because we waited for it for so long, and now that it's actually happening to go there, and you're headlining the second event they've had there. I mean, it's a huge, huge night.
Yeah, no, it is, and as I say, I'm very lucky. I mean, it's been a lot of hard work over the years. You know, I mean, I've been doing martial arts ever since I was 8 years old, and yeah, you know, it's all led to this moment. And as I say, can't wait. November 4th, George is coming. I mean, it took him a while to grow a set of balls. You know, but hopefully, I mean, he's been getting ready for this comeback for around 2-3 years now. So hopefully, he's man enough now, and he's not going to pull out of this one. Remember, we had a press conference at the start of the year. Then he didn't want to do it, and then this, you know, whatever. So it's like, George, please, if you know, I think we've signed bout agreements, so we're good.
Is it hard for you? Is it hard for you to get ready for a guy that I don't know how well you know him, but like Henderson, you wanted to avenge a loss.
Yeah.
You know, Anderson is Anderson. Is it hard for you to get up for a guy that you've had no history with, other than you have to win the fight?
Yeah, I like George. We trained together a long time ago. I like George St. Pierre. He's a nice guy. But ultimately, at the end of the day, once you're competing, you know, then you know, it's rivalry. And not just that. It's not just like a normal sport. If I lose, it hurts.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we're losing a game of football here.
Right.
Or, you know, if I lose, I'm going to lose the fight. I'll lose my belt. And I'm going to get embarrassed in front of the entire world. So, no, it's not hard to get up and train and this and that. I mean, I'm 8 weeks out now. Fight camp is about to start. Obviously, this is a slight interruption doing all this stuff, but it's a necessary evil. Go home tonight. And, yeah, that's it. I'll disappear into fight camp. Come back November 4th, as I say, and whoop some ass.
I always wonder what happens after somebody loses a fight, whatever the reason is, and you go in the back and your guys are there and you have to see your wife. What does she say to you? Like, hey, it's okay, or is there a certain way she acts that she just knows this is how we get through the loss?
I don't know, and it's not like I'm that used to losing that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You've only lost 7 fights,
and I just go out and get drunk and forget all about it. You know, it's like if I win a fight, I'm celebrating. If I lose a fight, I'm drowning my sorrows. So either way, yeah. Listen, you know, at the end of the day, when you sign up to fight, someone's going to win and someone's going to lose. And you've got to be man enough to accept both eventualities. You know, if you win, that's great. If you lose, you got to be a man about it. You know, you see some people and they're back there and they're crying their eyes out and this and that. And it's like, dude, get over it. Because if you'd have won, the other guy would be in the same situation. So you got to accept both outcomes, you know. I mean, yeah, do you want to win? Yes. Are you disappointed? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No.
Do you have to stop drinking during training?
Yeah, absolutely, of course. Yeah, the two don't go hand in hand.
So that's another thing, too. Like, once the fight's over, win or lose, you're done training, you can start drinking again.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not like I'm an alcoholic and I'm like, wow, get me a drink quick. you know, I can have a beer anytime I like, but... yeah, like a lot of my friends used to say, I'm from a small town, you know, and there's not a lot to do there. And they're like, oh, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you stop drinking for 8 weeks. It's like, well, what do you mean? I get to compete in the sport that I love on a world stage. You know, I can always go to a bar anytime I want when I'm retired.
Were you always a talker? Because, like, there are a lot of guys who are fighters. They don't really, like, you know, they let their actions do the talking.
They're boring. Like George.
Yeah.
Like George.
Yeah. They're quiet guys. They come in, and, you know, we have tons of fighters on the radio
Didn't
show.
they say to us, by the way, if you could only get one of the guys in, which one do you want? They asked us if we would want you or George. I'm like George, but Jesus, of the two, it has to be you.
Yeah. We're trying to do a radio show.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, I mean, you know, George will say a lot of vanilla things. You know, none of it really matters. What was the question?
Have you always been a talker, or was this something?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I've always been an idiot. You know what I mean? I sometimes speak before I think, but. At the end of the day, it's entertainment.
Is it crazy to you that
you've got to let people know? Like, I was with Demetrius Johnson, who's the flyweight champion, and we did a media tour one day, and he wouldn't even say that he was going to win the fight. And I said, why? He said, well, if I don't win the fight, I'm going to look stupid. I said, yeah, but you've got to be man enough and have the courage to say that, yes, I know if I don't win the fight, I might look stupid, but who gives a fuck? I'm going to win this fight, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say I'm going to finish you.
It's also such a good way of selling a fight. Like, there's so much more money in shit talking, I think, when you can back it up. And most of these guys can back it up. That I don't understand why most of the fighters are not shit talking all the time.
Yeah, but you've got to be genuine. And if that's not you, then don't. You can't fake it. It's got to be real. And if you try to fake it, then you come across a bit corny and a bit weird. You know, and some people just can't do it. You know what I mean? Fighters, some are very intelligent. Some aren't.
Well, Jose Aldo said, I'm going to start talking now because that's how you sell a fight. And it's like, no, you don't do that.
Just be yourself.
That's like spanking a girl when you're having sex and going, no, I don't really mean this, but I know you like it. And it's like, you just fucking ruined the vibe.
You're a bad girl.
No,
Not that
exactly.
you actually did anything wrong here. I'm just, it's just for the moment.
Yeah, you think you're ruining it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be genuine.
I mean, you just be yourself. Unfortunately, I've always been a dick, so it kind of works out.
But I don't mind, Conor always says, I tend to like Conor more when he loses because I like the way he handles it.
Yeah, sure.
He'll come out and he'll just talk.
It's easy to be humble when you've had your ass kicked.
Yeah, but at least I guess you're right. There's really not much
God,
else.
he was so humble.
What else can you say?
Comes naturally at that point, huh?
But I guess that really is all you can do. But for you, it's like, okay, everyone knows you expect to win anyway because you're going out and fighting. So even if you say it doesn't matter.
To win. I mean, you hope to win.
You don't expect to win.
I mean, yeah, you don't expect to win. I mean, there's no guarantees here. You're walking out there. There's nothing fake about it. It's anything can happen. And there's so many different, things at stake. I mean, you slip when you should have. When you're bobbing instead of weaving or whatever, you get caught with a little shot and it can change everything. You can have the best fight camp of your life. You put 1 foot wrong and you can lose the fight. So you don't expect to win. You hope to win. You think you're going to win. You're confident in winning. But until you get your hand raised, you don't know what's going to happen.
And you've been very outspoken, too, about guys who are using any type of performance enhancing.
Rightly so.
Yeah. You're one of the guys who really does not mince words about it, which is
no, absolutely. I mean, there's no place for it in this sport. I mean, number one, we're supposed to be martial artists, and that goes against the whole, very, concept of martial arts at its core. Going out there and taking steroids and enhancing your body, it's illegal, it's not allowed, it's banned, and it's dangerous. We're not trying to put a ball in a basket or anything like that. We're trying to knock each other out.
Right.
And if you're taking steroids, it's only going to be a matter of time, sadly, before somebody passes away. So the UFC are doing a great job of testing everybody, and people are getting caught left, right, and centre. So yeah, I'm very happy. It's a pain in the ass when they turn up at my house at 6 o'clock in the morning and want to test me, though, which they did 2 weeks ago on Labor Day. I'm like, dude, seriously, I'm in bed, 6 a.m. You want to fucking test me? So
They take blood all the time, or they
blood
take piss?
and urine. Yeah.
Oh, they take urine. So whatever they want, you have to give them whenever they want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, it goes down as a failed test.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
That's like a divorce. They just fucking they just show up and take
I
your
get
stuff.
emailed every single day my whereabouts, and if my whereabouts differ from what is on the email, then I have to tell them.
Well, in a way, it's like a parole almost, where you have to check in with a parole officer every day.
I just ignore the emails every day.
Wow.
Just don't respond.
Just kiss my ass. What am I going to do? I'm champion of the world. I'm not fucking checking in with USADA every day. If you get me, you get me. If you don't, all right, better luck next time.
Were you surprised that John Jones got popped again?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I don't know if I was surprised.
Oh, I
guess
see.
the two are the same. But you know what? It was definitely shocking. But then when you look at it and you break it down, I was like, oh. Yeah, maybe.
It's one of those things you just can't believe it. Like, you see, there's got to be a mistake. Like, no one would be that. It's like a guy getting out of jail for bank robbery and literally doing it on his way home.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. But the thing is, unfortunately, steroids, and I hate that we go on about stuff like
Sure.
this. I've got a big fight coming up, and we're talking about negative stuff like this. But it's a psychological weakness. It is, and they kind of get addicted to it, and they can't help it, and they think, well, I've been so successful with it. Without it, I'm not going to be able to compete. Now, so I'm not saying he did it his whole career, but that is the case for a lot of people.
UFC being the big company that it is, like, do they ever give you shit about the stuff that you say on, like, your podcast or radio shows or anything like that? Because
my wife gives me a lot of shit.
Okay.
She says, Michael, please try a little harder. No, not really.
But they don't.
They've never said anything to me ever. No.
Wow.
Nothing.
And
I'm not that bad.
Yeah, but
Luis Gomez probably says a lot worse stuff.
Yeah,
than
no,
you
he
do.
does. He does. I mean, a lot of it's close. It's a little close to the edge. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Every
But
time
no,
Luis.
no. I mean, they've never said a word.
that's great.
You and to plug, we only have 2 minutes with Michael left, but to plug the fight too, it's November the 4th at the Garden.
November 4th.
Middleweight championship. You against George St. Pierre. It's his first fight in what? Is it 3 net? Almost 4 years?
It'll
or is it
be
over 3?
almost 4 years, and George wanted this fight really badly, and God bless him. God bless him, because he's fallen into the trap. He's fallen into the trap of thinking that he can beat me. A lot of people do that. They watch me on TV. They say, this guy isn't that good. It's a very different thing when you're in there. So thank you, George. Thank you for giving me an easy payday.
Is he really thinking that? That's crazy.
Pardon me?
Is he really thinking that this guy's not that good?
We trained together a long, long time ago. And I couldn't wrestle back then. I still can't wrestle now, really. I'm more, I'm a kickboxer. And he just out-wrestled me consistently. And I think he thinks that I'm that same guy from, it was 12 years ago. So, I mean, George is a clever guy. He's very intelligent. So But still, yeah, I think that is his thought process behind the whole thing.
How long do you think the fight's going to be?
I think I take him out of there. I'm going to try for round 1. But I definitely stop him. He doesn't go the distance.
Wow.
Not at all.
And the
Not
pre-sale
at all.
is tomorrow, by the way.
Madison Square Garden.
Yes, and where do they go for tickets, Travis? Do you know that?
Pre-sale tomorrow is Fight Club. And
UFC
then
Fight Club.
And then general on sale on Friday.
Okay, general on sale is Friday morning for this. This is obviously it's going to sell out.
Yeah,
it's
without
a huge
problem.
fight.
Yeah, we've
It's
got
also
Cody Garbrandt and TJ
Dillashaw
as well,
finally
and then
fighting.
Wonderboy's on there, and it's a great fight card.
oh, he's fighting Jorge Masvidal, right?
Masvidal, that's right.
And
Yeah.
is there another fight that they might be announcing? I don't know if the
I
card
hope
is
so.
full.
I don't know. But me and George is a big main event, so I'm excited for that. And as I say, unfortunately for him, I'm gonna wreck his coming out of retirement plans. But it should be good. Should be good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I like George, but I think you're going to win that fight, and I want to see you win that fight because you're fun. You're fun. Every time you call in UFC Unfiltered, you're one of the most honest guys. It's just so refreshing to
There's
hear.
a lot of bullshit out there.
Yeah, guys try to say the right thing instead of just being honest and saying what they want to say.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, no, I agree.
Also, we were talking before you got in. I thought it was really funny that time you were flipping off Conor McGregor.
No, I wasn't. No, it was Yoel Romero.
Oh, was that?
Yeah. Yoel Romero. It wasn't Connor. It
Yeah.
was Yoel Romero.
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
were supposed to fight, and
Yeah, he was like,
he was calling me out.
from the audience, and you just see like instead of just trying to bow up and just be this sort of stoic tough guy, Bisping is just in the audience flipping him the double bird like fuck you, dude. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, I guess me and that guy will maybe one day get it on, but for now, all efforts are on George.